All right. Welcome, guys. Once again, I'm just finishing up here. It's going to be a 2-3 minutes. So, all right. I'm going to mute me. Welcome, guys. So, just give me a second, guys, and I'll be right there. Is anyone present yet? Do we have someone in the room? Please let me know. If there is anyone still in the room or in the room, I'm going to set the timer again for 5 minutes. I'm going to grab myself some coffee. Alright, and I'm back. So we can stop this thing so we don't get that terrible alarm. I'm gonna tell you guys in advance that the dog is pretty whiny about now. So I will be shushing him while streaming. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear him in the back. It's because my girlfriend went out with our other dog and didn't include her. Obviously, because she's a 40-kilo dog, and basically I'm supposed to walk her, right? So, but she's a little down right now, so actually I apologize for if you guys can hear her whine. We're gonna make this, and I'm sorry if I'm talking a little soft because my girlfriend is sleeping. She had to work last night. So anyway, welcome to this live room. It's Thursday, 21st of April. If anyone is in the room yet, what's up? If not, so you guys don't think I'm weird, I am of course doing this because there will be and is a recording on the site. Now you can see, I want to show you guys something. I just placed like a on forexviewers.com. You can see me live here as well. So, guys, if you haven't gone to forexviewers.com, please do. You can, I don't know if I can do it because I am the admin. Howdy, admin. WordPress. Ooh, did this all on my own, guys. But there's plenty of free content, I think, in here. I think I'm supposed to set all the videos in here. Here you can see me, and this is what you're seeing. So this is yeah, we have like a trading room. You can set your ideas, you can create your blog, you can learn how to trade Forex, and when you arrive at the site, you'll get like a free yeah, you can leave your email and you get like a free training of structure, analysis, the most important thing, I believe. So I'm just finishing up my coffee and let's start. And there's the white screen. The reason there's no music is I had music last night, well, not last night, yesterday, and it got muted. I'm gonna load this up on YouTube as well, the recording of this. So it got muted because of copyright stuff, and that's the reason I can't have music. I can have like a free piece of shit music, which Spotify offers, but that's just some commercial elevator music. I can set that on if you really like. Just let me know, and I'll do that. But yeah, I think we'll get started. This is gonna be a little shorter live room. I have to go around noon. I am training a handball team, if you know what that is. I am a semi-professional handball player as well. So yeah, a little thing about me. And I'm wondering if the sound is too weak because I'm talking a little softer than normal. We'll just raise it a little bit. So 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello. A little scared of making it too loud as well, so you guys can, if it's too weak, just you're gonna have to raise your what's it called, volume level. But here on the Euro USD, let's start with the Euro USD, the fan favorite. We have from yesterday, here's our box, and as you can see, we're talking about this level right here. And I was talking about finding an entry on the 1 hour. If we get back into this level right here, I will maybe consider going short again. So the market just plummeted right here, and I'm looking for something pushing to this level right here, somewhere on here. I would like to see a push all the way up into this, if you can see this small structure level right here, just to make the risk to reward work. So something like this, 33, 45, something about this, or like this. We can shoot for the lows right here, or we could extend the targets, maybe shoot for the 127 or the 1618, like so. This would be a decent looking trade. But let's get back to the 4 hour. I'm gonna draw in for you guys. There's a possible pattern formation. I don't believe that this is gonna complete this week, but maybe this week or beginning of next week, if the market keeps pushing up. Like it has been doing, which you can see right here. You do like set in like a trend line action right here as well. So oops, no. So this would be a Gartley pattern. Looking something like that is if the market is going to keep this low right here and push up from on the spot. But like I said, this is pretty premature. We have to go through this level and up into this level right here. So let me check one thing out, just to make sure that this is valid. Yes, it is. So this would look something like this. So, and my Carlys are white. We can even place an ABCD as well. So that would be something like this. And we can shrink our big box down here into a smaller one. Make it look something like this. So that's the that's my idea on the Euro USD on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Let me auto scale this. If you're wondering about the charts here, I'm using TradingView.com. The reason I'm using TradingView is I think it's great when we're talking about visual part of things. I use NinjaTrader to execute my trades and do my final analysis. I'm using a Mac right here, but I have this. Let me check it out here. I have this right now because I am like this Windows thing here, this NinjaTrader. I have one trade running, so I'll show you guys that. Yeah, because I have a PC as well, but it's in my office, and I am supposed to buy like this wireless internet thing to it since I moved the computer, and I haven't done so already. So I downloaded this. What's this called? VMware Fusion. It's pretty nice. Clogs up the whole computer though, but yeah, but that's what I'm using. This is TradingView. I think it's pretty nice on the eye, so that's why I'm using it for you guys. NinjaTrader, it's alright, but it's pretty HTML, old looking, pretty ugly. So let's check out something here on the euro. We drop in like a line here because we see we have the double bottom. We have the break of the trend right here, quote unquote, this trend right here, and here's the break. We have the lower low, lower close, so we are expecting the market to go down, but as you can see, we don't get a push to the 38.2, so this would be considered a double bottom. We can have like if you guys know the 2618 trade. I don't really trade that, but that would be a push. Would be a break of this this right here, break off the double bottom, and we're looking for a push to the 618. So right about inside our box right here, about where we are planning. I don't really trade it, so is that the right? Yeah. I am wondering about if we can throw in a trade right now. I want to see this level we're at. See if we can find some structure on that. Maybe the higher time frames. Just to look for a quick counter trend opportunity. There's a structure right here and right here. I believe we've, I think I missed it. Missed the opportunity since risk to reward was. Let me check out if we were to go long. If this candle would close about here, 13. So we go 13 below this. That's 37. I actually would want to get below this point right here as well. So 37, and we could shoot for, no, we could shoot for this level right here, but I would like to get it better. There's the reward on this. I would probably shoot for the lows right here. So it's about 1-to-1. Risk to reward. We'll leave that as it is, see what happens here. We have the market went over sold here. We got the R side divergence. This does look okay. I'm wondering about what happened here. If you can see that the candle right here, the market obviously pushed up, but that then got sucked right back down, like we have right here. See the candles, and then the market went lower. So obviously there is something here that is keeping the market from pushing up. But I'm going to take that trade. I think there's enough there. I think there's enough there. Let me just set it up here. The Aussie USD. I am currently short the Aussie USD since yesterday. We can take a look at that in a minute, but I want to check out the Aussie USD and the Euro USD. The correlation of the two. Where is the Euro USD? Yeah, where we glow. Okay, so I'm going to find the Euro USD and I'm gonna buy. You will probably hear the ninja lady. Buy at market.
Order filled.
There she is. So let's put on our stops. See if we can't make this. See if we can't make some money off the euro. Our stops were 12.69, so I'm gonna say 12.70. I'm gonna put the stops on 12.70, like so, and we are
order pending.
Alright, so I have put on the trade. I am long the Euro USD of this double bottom here. And I am shooting for the bottom of this level right here, about somewhere in from this green line right here to this level. So yeah, we'll just leave that as it is. We've placed in our stops. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we forgot to check the news for the day, but that's fine. I'm going to show you real quick the trade that I have on. Excuse me. The trade that I had currently on. I'm short the Euro USD off the 4 hour. We talked about this yesterday. You can't hear it, or you can check out the video because I got muted. Maybe I didn't get muted on Twitch. You should check that out if you can. But yesterday we were looking at this right here, this double top, and I said if we would get a lower close right here, I would go short. We did get the lower close right here. I said also that my main concern was that if we would get the lower close, the risk to reward wouldn't pan out, but I make it work by instead of taking targets right here, I'm shooting for the low of this move right here. So in that way, I am making the risk to reward work. So decent trade here. We'll see what happens. The market is, as you can see, the market is holding this level right now. So my predictions, either we're going to shoot up, we're going to have a strong move to the upside, or we're going to go into a little pullback, or excuse me, or maybe a reversal right here. I think I am going to take half off at this level right here of my position, then let the other half run. That will be the, as you can see right here, it's about the 50, at the 50. So, and it's gonna hit the moving average as well. And if you can see right here, it's been respecting the moving average, went down. So if this market keeps trending upwards, this could get a pullback right here. And then I push up into this level. We talked about this level here right yesterday. I really like this level. My concern about this level was that it was pretty large. So we could get a strong push up into this level, maybe into the 79 even handle. I'm gonna be watching out for that one as well. So I'm not gonna be discouraged if the market pushes up. I will take the opportunity again around the 79, in expectance that we're gonna get a drop here. So that's the trade I had on before the room, the Aussie dollar. So let's check out the news. Check out the news. Here's the currently. So today, April 21st, we have on the pound, we have the retail sales. Changing the total value of inflation adjusted sales in the retail level. So the actual, if the actual is going to be better than the forecast, that's good for the currency. So we have here the forecast and the previous. That's what you want to take a look at. So the forecast is going to be better than the previous one. So if the actual is better than the forecast, so if we hit minus 0.1 or better, that's gonna be good for the currency. Maybe we'll see a push in the pound. I really don't want to see that though. I want to see the pound plummet since we are no, I want to see the pound long because we are long the euro, and the pound and the euro tend to correlate. So on the euro, we have the minimum bid rate, we have the ECB press conference and unemployment rates. So anytime I see, as you know, as I've told you guys, the news and the fundamental side of trading, I'm not really into that thing. I do watch it. I do take notice of these big news events, but especially I take notice when we have multiple big news events in a row. So at 12:30 there's gonna be the press conference, and every time people are speaking, the market reacts. That's just the psychological thing of the market. So I don't know what's up with this yawning thing. I slept for like 10 hours. So usual effect, more hawkish than expected. That's good for currency. So there's gonna be a guy or guys or girls, women, whatever, that are going to be talking at this ECB press conference, and basically people are gonna act on what the important people, quote unquote, are going to be saying. So we can see here why traders care. In the primary method, the ECB uses to communicate with investors regarding monetary policy. It converts in detail factors that affect the most recent interest rates and other policy decisions, such as overall economic outlook and inflation. Most importantly, it provides clues regarding future monetary policy. So I am expecting the market to react on these news right here. And we have the unemployment claims on the dollar as well. And we are expecting good numbers there. So this is the bunch I would be looking out for, the 12:30 news. Other than that, at 2, Governor Carney speaks. Again, when people are speaking, the market tends to react. So we're gonna look out for this 2 o'clock as well. All right, so, and if you guys aren't trading, if you're just watching this, if you guys are just watching this and trying to learn something, set your alarms for these news events and see how the market is reacting when when these numbers and these news events come out. I mean, at 12:30 you can be at the charts like so. We will get a white screen, of course. So you'll be at your charts and just simply watch the chart. Set your alarm for 12:30. Come into the charts and just watch what happens. See up close and personal how the market is reacting to these news events. Right, so we were at the pound, and this is our analysis from yesterday. So with the push up into this, I'm looking for the push up into this level right here to go short. This is the bigger garlic pattern we drew on the daily. I got a question yesterday. I haven't answered it. I'm sorry about that, Matt. If you're here, if you're watching this, about how I I'm gonna find the question and so I don't read it wrong. The question was, wait for it. The question was, message, and the question is, how do you measure whether the pattern is too big? Are you measuring using the set period of separators? And the answer is, I'm going to write him right now. If you are not in the live room right now, watch the recording. I am answering your question. So how do I measure whether the pattern is too big? Alright, so I don't know if you have heard me talk about the patterns and my problem with when people are drawing patterns on too big. For my taste, it's nothing. It's not the set periods of separators. I believe you're talking about the like the daily the day lines or something. I'm not sure what you mean by set period or separators. I'm not that technical, but it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't use anything to measure it. It's just, I don't want to say it's a feeling because I like to trade based on information and what the market is actually doing. So I don't trade based off a feeling, but when drawing in these patterns, I mean, let's take we draw in a pattern on the Euro USD. Alright, so the pattern on the Euro USD, this is a 4-hour pattern. You can see that we have a lag right here, the initial lag right here, the X to A, and you can see that this is obviously one lag, right? So if we go down, let's take the 15, we can even take the 1 hour. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I'm seriously baffled about the explaining process, but I don't know. Can't you? I don't think this makes any sense. It's just too large. I mean, we have multiple higher highs and higher lows right here. I mean, and if we go down to the 15 minutes, it becomes apparently clear that would you draw this on the 15 minutes? Do you consider this a 15-minute godly pattern on the 15-minute time frame? And are you going to use the ATR at 8 when you're setting your stops? It just doesn't make any doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know I'm not explaining this as well because it's not a measuring thing. It's just when you've been in the market for some time, you just know that when you're drawing these patterns in, that this makes no sense, right? This is obviously a 4-hour pattern. I mean, I just think it's obliviously clear that we have and this is the legs right here. This is one leg, this is one leg, this is one leg. You just see it by the candles. And if we check out to the daily, I mean, obviously this is too small, right? We can take the weekly and take the ground out of that. Would you draw on your patterns like this? Right? Would you consider this to be a pattern? I mean, no. It just isn't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to explain it. I mean, oh, damn it. If I should set it up in like a measuring thing, it's probably the initial leg. So if the initial leg, if you're trying to find some or make some rule about it, you're gonna get it eventually when you spend enough time in the market. You're gonna. I hate to say the word, but you're gonna feel it. But when the initial leg is obvious, that the initial leg is like so, and it isn't a series of higher highs and higher lows and lower highs. Yeah, I would say that would be the quote unquote rule, is the initial leg. If the initial leg is just running all over the place, you know me, I want to take these obvious points of structure, and when the market is doing higher highs and higher lows and lower lows and lower highs, I would, for example, I would not take this right here and make it into a pattern. This is my obvious leg, this is my initial leg, I consider this one leg, so I would answer your question with technically that you should pay attention to your initial leg. The rest will follow, I think. But you're gonna get it when you spend enough time in the market. You're gonna see. We can go to. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. If we go to the homepage of TradingView, and I'm not dissing anybody. I really am. I'm not dissing everybody, but right here, I would consider this. So this smaller pattern here, that's fine. That's great. That's a clear 240 pattern. This other pattern, I would most likely consider that to be too large, but I might trade it off of 240. So, but if we get look more obvious. This is as well. This is right. Is this our pattern? Yeah, that's the Euro USD. So 240. This is what I'm talking about. This is the right. I would trade this. Let's see if we have some obvious patterns here that I would not consider. Like this one, this yellow right here. This is, I would not, just based off the obvious rule, this is not a, but again, I'm not trying to diss anyone. If you guys have, and I'm not saying that my way is the way to go, or the right or the wrong way. It's just how I see it. This would not be, this is too small for a 50-minute. This one as well, I would probably consider this to be a 240. I might trade this off the 60. So it's, I mean, I hate to say it, it's a feeling thing. I don't know what it is. It has to do with your back testing as well. I mean, if you back tested these, drawn it in these patterns on the like if you draw this on a 60-minute, this Euro USD, if you backtest it that way, looking something like this, I mean, you could trade it if you backtest it, but I'm sorry, I don't have a better answer. I was like real cocky, sending you, if you're watching this, sending you a message. I'm answering it in the live room now. But then I realized that I haven't really answered your question. But yeah, like I said, technical. If you guys want to make a rule or something, the initial leg, that is the most important one. Making this obvious point of structure, making it work. So let's continue before I have to leave. I have rambled on about nothing in the market besides the Euro USD. I am long the Euro USD right now, and we're doing okay. I'm hoping this will push up before these news events, so we'll see what happens. Let's continue. Let's make it a little faster. Pound dollar, push up into this level right here. I'm shorting it. There isn't we're gonna have to get past these levels right here, this and this, before we get up into this level right here. Maybe the market will short around this area, but we're gonna look for the push up. Let's check out the 15. Yeah, we have the wedge pattern here forming. The 15, we almost went over pot, so we have like this thing forming right here. This is an indication of damn it, I am looking for a space here. I'll remove this. So this would be an indication that the market is going to turn on us. So if you're trading the 15 minutes on the pound, you could look for a short around this structure area right here. This is the area I was talking about that we have to get past. So we might find, you might find some opportunities to short right here or on this area right here. The problem for me is I would have to get my stops above these two highs right here, and we're not nearly as close as I would like to place an entry. This little blob right here, I wouldn't hide my stops above this one. It's too small, and you have these two levels, these 4 levels higher, and the market could easily push up to these 4 levels right here. If you're wondering about this blob right here, if you could hide your stops. So yeah, that's what I think. Let's check out. Let's continue. Gotta get going soon. Gonna take a few pairs here. The dollar yen. I got short the dollar yen. Yesterday I got long and short the dollar yen. We had a Gartley pattern on the 1 hour, which we got some profit from, but then we had a ugly looking cipher pattern as well, which where was it? It was here. It looked something like this. This was the cipher pattern, and we got a little hold, but then the market shot through, and I got stopped out. That's all right. Excuse me. So now, what is the market doing now? So we have this point right here, the structure point right here. You can see, if you're new and you're learning about these patterns and these candle formation and stuff like that, begin to take notice of the candles and the wicks especially. See because the wicks are telling you about pressure in the market. Here's a good example. Good example. This is a candle formation. I think it's called the tweezers. So when there are 2 pin bar candles in a row in a downwards moving market, this will indicate a possible reversal, and you can see what happened here. I wish I'd seen this one earlier. I didn't see it, but I don't really trade the candle formations. I mean, I don't base my entries off the candle formation or my trades, but I do take notice. We have this structure level right here, and this would have been an awesome trade to take. But right now, the market is found some exhaustion right here, and is pushing down, making its outside return back to this level right here. We have, as you can see, we have this level right here. We have this, and we have this, and we have some more back there. I checked yesterday, so this is a nice level right here, and you can see that the market went right to it and got sucked back up. Right, take notice. So I would expect the market to continue on its way up. It has broken its previous structure point right here. So I'm expecting something like this to happen. That would not be a stupid move. Not stupid move. That would not be what's the word? what is the word? Unlikely. That would not be unlikely. So yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm not gonna. Now let's take the 15. I believe we just missed the entry of a cipher pattern right here. Let's see if this is valid. It's close. Check your data. Check your data. 127. So the cipher right here. We're coming up to the entry again. So if you look something like this, like I said, it's pretty close, and this would be in the smallest amount that I would draw in my cipher pattern on the 15. You can see the initial arc right here. It's one straight move, and you can see it better on the 5 minutes. So this would also be a valid pattern on the 5 minutes. It's probably a better pattern on the 5 minutes, but I believe we've hit our targets here. So yeah, so pattern is over. So yeah, let's check out let's skip the yen pairs. Pretty much do the same. So we can check out the New Zealand dollar. Let's see what he's doing. I was looking for a long right here. I really haven't gotten the. So we had an ABCD into this level right here. We've broken through, so that is concerning. Broken through meaning we had a lower close right here. So the ABCD pattern is technically not valid anymore. Or maybe it is. It is. It's valid. This is the completion of the ABCD, so we haven't broken through just yet, but not a double top, I think, because oh, it's close. It is a double top. It doesn't touch just the 38.2. Interesting, interesting, really interesting. We're at the level I like. This is a possible trade. We can go below the double bottom here with our stops, and I would shoot for this level right here. So it would look something like this. If this candle right here, if this candle is going to hold, not going to break below, this is going to be a nice long opportunity. So 13, I go 13 below this point right here, the lowest point. So 8, that's 18, that's 21. So not a bad looking trade here. Almost a 2-to-1. We can make it 2-to-1. I'm taking this trade. If this candle right here holds. I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes or so. See if the candle is gonna hold. The best thing when you're looking for entries, the best thing is to wait for the candle to close, just to see what's up. But usually when you're around 3/4 of the candle, it's not gonna change that much. most often. It's most often the case, so I can feel comfortable. It's 11:30 right now, so when the clock is like 11:50, it's a 1 hour candle. I can comfortably take the trade without expecting the candle to break in the last 10 minutes. So we'll wait a few minutes for this one, and yeah, then we'll go long. So we're long the euro. We probably are going to be long the New Zealand dollar. Let's check out the dollar CAD real quick. This is a failed broadly right here. We were talking about this yesterday. So this is not going to be an ABCD up in here. We're just going to be removing that. So that's the whole thing. People tend to ask what happens if the analysis doesn't work out. The answer is pretty simple. You erase your chart and you start again. That's the whole concept. No problem at all. So this is not gonna hit or what? Oof. This is a close one. This is a close one. So check your data. We do hit here on TradingView. The data provider is not the same for every platform. This is not a worldwide accepted data on TradingView. You may have like a Ninja Trader where I place my trades. I may have slightly different data than on TradingView, so maybe I won't hit the 50 on my data provider on Ninja. I trade the bet of 38, so this is a valid bat pattern for me, and it looks something like this. So if the market pushes up into the 882, then we have a bat pattern right here. I would love to see it inside this level right here, but what do you know? What you're gonna do? This is the obvious point of structure for me. If you're wondering about this point, this is the most obvious point for me. So looks like we're gonna be taking a few trades today. If this guy goes a little higher, so on the dollar CAD, let's continue. Let's finish up this two. Then I'll be calling it today. We haven't got any action in the room, so I'm just doing this for the recording. We don't have people here today, so that's fine. I mean, we're just building this thing up. I want to be valued for the content, and I believe that eventually the content will speak for itself. And if you are one of the lucky ones that are getting the content early, that's great. That's great for you. Check out this thing right here. It's gonna be close. Don't think we're gonna be hitting it. Oof. Again. Oh, too slow. But again, with the data provider, if this hits you at 127, you might have a cipher pattern. I would have loved the pattern right here. at the 786. And notice, guys, I am not going higher just to make this thing work. I trade what I see, and if this were the first point I'm looking for a pattern, I'm not going to be changing points just to make it work. That isn't it. In this case, it wouldn't work anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But the Aussie cat, I mean, we've been stair stepping down here, coming it into the 50. This is gonna happen right here, most likely, but there isn't an entry on the 1 hour. Maybe you can take a no. I mean, I have no place to set my stops. I would have to go above this one, and the risk reward doesn't work out. I would have to go above this somewhere. So 1 to 1. I mean, it could work. 13, 28, 38, 42. No. So it doesn't really hit the 1 to 1. So if the market pushes a little higher, maybe up into this level right here, then we would have something like this. 13 above this one. That's 24. Now we're in business. See, at the same level, and the risk to reward has improved drastically. So if the market pushes a little higher, I'll be shorting this one. I would like to see the market come up into this area right here. To be exact, this is probably going to be the first chance to go short. I mean, we could make this work. It's better than first. I mean, this would be right. It's better than 1.5 to 1. So this could work. We'll have an eye on this one as well. And then we have the Aussie dollar. We are currently short, so we're just trying to make it to break even right now, and hoping for a decline in the market right here. But I have to go. It's been a nice, quick live room. If you're watching the recording, please hit the follow button on the left. And yeah, I think I'll be here again tomorrow. Let's hope that we are going to get some action in the room. I would love to have people here and talk Forex to them. So, like I said, if you're watching the recording, just hit that follow button. You can get like a notification through email when we go live. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. So I will be here again tomorrow for another market, for another live room. Let's talk Forex. So until then, have a great day.